Finally, in this session, Mr. Raymond Daly, author of Historical Songbook. Where you go, Raymond.
Thank you very much for inviting me today to talk on a subject very close to my heart. Thank you. There are two dates that stand out for me regarding the singing of Aráin na Bhín. My two colleagues have mentioned them. The great event of 2007, the famous Ireland-England game. It was so powerful on occasion, the emotions were running high, and just for me on that date, Aráin na Bhín found its voice. Peadar Hearney, Patrick Heaney and Lima Rinn would be very proud of that day. On Easter Monday 2016, I stood in Moore Street, Dublin, with my family and two girls on the site where our 1916 leaders surrendered. After the proclamation was read, the large crowd, along with ourselves, we all sang along to Aráin na Bhín. Again, a powerful occasion that was so emotional, patriotic, and it just felt right. Just going back to the Ireland-England game again, that image of the Bull Hayes in floods of tears. I think he was crying for the country that day. So, and I think Aráin na Bhín, it just really, it hit a note that day. So it was really good. Unfortunately, though, I feel as a nation, a country, a people, we have failed to fully embrace Aráin na Bhín. Many of us were simply not taught the words in school. It really depended on the individual teacher. And I really like what you said in Cork, as what you done there in Cork. I thought it was brilliant. Unfortunately, we didn't have that in school. I didn't. This is probably an indication as to why Aráin na Bhín is not universally known throughout Ireland. In two recent polls, 47% people said they knew the words, 37% they knew some and faked the rest, 13% said they did not know the words, and the rest had not heard of the song. That comes from the Irish Times online. Another poll from the journal.ie asked the question, do you think learning the national anthem should be part of the school curriculum? 9% said yes, 9% said no, and the remainder did not know. I'd like to think that as part of this process, the Department of Education will come on board and make the learning of Aráin na Bhín part of the school curriculum. Certainly in primary school, and by the time the kids leave primary school, each child in Ireland will know the words of Aráin na Bhín. I love to follow Ireland awfully when they're doing good, not that good now. But, I love to watch sport in general, but I think it's when sport is shown live on TV, I think this is when Aráin na Bhín is least respected. As the camera scans through the team, at best 50% are singing, at best. It doesn't look right, and it's something I feel that if the FAI, IRFU, the GA, if they come on board, try and get players, coaching staff and management, just ask them all to learn the words of Aráin na Bhín. It looks really good. A great example of this working well is in Wales, where in that recent game in the playoff, or in the last game of a group, all the Welsh players, all the Welsh supporters sang the song. And other examples of countries doing the same would be England, Scotland, Italy, Argentina. Just when everyone sings it together, it just sings your anthem together, it just works really well. So that's something I hope that could be done down the line. For myself, it took a trip to Glasgow for me to be inspired to learn the words of Oran Aveen. At the ground, I was intrigued that the Celtic supporters would sing the soldier song on the terrace. And on one occasion, when we ended up in the pub after the game, at the end of the session, the band acts were quiet as they sang Oran Aveen. All the Glasgow Irish sung along as well. Unfortunately, I didn't know the words, but it planted the seed, and I was committed to learning the words of Oran Aveen then. I have sung it many times since on the occasions mentioned too. In America in 2006, they set up the National Anthem project. This was after a decline was shown in the number of people who knew the words of the Star Spangled Banner. The National Anthem project was set up by each school. They had competitions and they had road shows going around each school that would help the students learn the words in a fun and enjoyable way. Again, I would call on the Department of Education to make a compulsory part of the primary school curriculum, and as part of history and music combined, that we learn the story behind our national anthems, and we learn music as well. This could be done by using the template used in the United States called the National Anthem Project. The words should be published and taught in both Gaelic and English languages, recognising that many in Ireland have a heritage of English language, and since it was English that was originally sung, that the original song was written. Set a timetable and guide that, by example, 2025, children who leave primary school shall know fully the words of the Soldier Song, Soldier Song and Oran Aveen. Teachers should be encouraged to teach their students in a fun, enjoyable and patriotic way in celebration of our national heritage, history and culture. I propose that the FAI, IRFU, GA and other national sporting organisations take a leading role in encouraging all members to learn the words of our anthem. Managers, players and staff should be made aware that they should lead by example and learn the words of our anthem, especially for live games on TV. While Oran Aveen is being played, all teams should be encouraged not to break away until the national anthem is complete. Likewise, supporters should be encouraged to sing the anthem fully and not cheer before the last line is sung, which has been done in the past. The IRFU should be encouraged to change their policy of not playing Oran Aveen when the Irish rugby team play away from home. Ireland's call is a rugby anthem, and when the Irish rugby team play away from home, Oran Aveen should be played also. I strongly plead to the IRFU to review this decision. Phonetic versions of Aranavine should be used to encourage the Irish diaspora and those of Irish heritage and ancestry around the world to learn our national anthem. The chorus of Aranavine should be the national anthem of Ireland, inclusive of nationals living in Northern Ireland and those Irish citizens around the world who use an Irish passport, example, the Glasgow Irish, etc. Please recognise that our national anthem belongs to the Irish people, not just those of us who live in the Republic of Ireland. Thank you very much for giving me the time to speak today, and I wish you all the best in the future with your work.
Thank you, and thank you all indeed for your very interesting and informative presentation.